Hi students, now we are going to discuss about a chapter 11 mensuration chapter. Mensuration chapter, you know what about a perimeter, what about area. Perimeter means a distance around the boundary part, we call it as a perimeter. So how to find out the perimeter of a square? What is the formula for finding perimeter of a square? 4 into side is the formula for finding perimeter of a square. Then what about the perimeter of a rectangle? Perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B is the formula for finding perimeter of a rectangle. Then area of a square is side into side is the formula. Area of a rectangle is length into breadth is the formula for finding a area of a rectangle shape. Then a parallelogram case also area, how to find out the base into height. Triangle case area, how to find out a half into base into height. Already in 7th class you learned this topic. Now that part continuation is there. So 11.1 exercise we are discussing doing that. Here in this exercise, first question they says that there is a square shape field is there. Square shape field. Side of the square is given 60 meter. Then question asking which field has a larger area, they are asking. And one square shape 60 meter and a rectangle shape also there. In rectangle case here breadth of the here length is given as 80 meter, breadth not given. First we find out the breadth of this rectangle shape. Question is which field has a larger area. So how to find out? Side of the square is given. Side of the square is given. Side is how much? 60 meter. How to find out area of a square? Area of a square is equal to, formula is S into S. S represent as a side value into side. So 60 into 60 become easy way how to multiply, numbers only multiply. 3000 36 6 are 36. How many zeros in multiplicand and multiplier place? 2 zeros. That zeros put, so 3600 they given as in meter, so we can write it as a 3600 meter square is the area of the square. Next here area of the square and the area of the rectangle are equal. In this question area of the square is how much? That is equal to the area of the rectangle. So we can write that one. Then area of rectangle is equal to the area of the square. Area of square. Area of square. Area of a rectangle formula. What is the formula for finding area of a rectangle? Length into breadth is the formula. That is equal to area of square. How much we have? 3600. Then in this diagram, rectangle case length is given. How much? 80. What they ask you to find out? Breadth value find out. So breadth, how to find out? Length place 80, substitute B is equal to 3600. B value how to find out? 3600 multiplied 80 goes to transpose, take it comes to be denominator, 0 cancel. Then here 4 table 8 2 times 4 table this one 90, 2 table 90, how many times? 45 times. So it to become how much? Breadth to become 45 meter is the breadth. That is the meaning of this question. First question tells about find out the breadth of the rectangle shape. So we got a rectangle breadth as how much? 45 meter. The next second question. Second question they says about one person is the Mrs. Kaushik. She going to construct a she have a square shape plot. Her plot is in which shape? A square shape plot. Then measurement side of that square shape is given as a 25 meter is the side of the square plot. She decided to make a house, a rectangle shape house. She decided to make a rectangle shape. So where it is constructed inside the square plot. In square plot inside she decided to construct a house in which shape? A rectangle shape. Then a length and breadth of this rectangle shape is given as a length is 20 meter and breadth given as a 50 meter. Question asking what is the area of the, and she decided to construct a, make a garden also. Garden also here this part, this is house, this part represent as a house. This is the square plot, then plot and house, this region she decided to make a garden. What is the area of the garden? How to find out area of this part garden and this part area of the garden? How to find out? First we find out a square plot area. What is the formula for finding a square area? Side into side is the formula. That formula apply and area of square find out. Then afterwards her house area find out. House is in which shape? A rectangle shape. So area of a house that is rectangle. Length into breadth. Length is given 20, breadth is 50. Value substitute and multiply time area of a house will get in. Then area of the garden, how to find out? The area of her square plot is subtracted with the area of the house. Rectangle, house is rectangle. The subtraction doing the remaining part, she decided to build a garden. That part area will get in. That is the procedure to find it. So first we find out area of a square plot. Square plot. Plot is in a square shape, that's why side into side. Side of that square is given that 25. So 25 into 25 become how much? 625. It is given as in meter, that's why area represent as a meter square. Next we going to find out the area of the house. House is in which shape? Rectangle shape. Rectangle house. Rectangle house. How to find out length into breadth is the formula. Length of the house is given 20, breadth of the house is 15. Then multiply numbers, just to multiply 15 twos are how much? 31 0 is the, so 300 meter square is the rectangle shape house area. We want the area of garden. Area of garden, how to find out? Area of garden is equal to area of square plot is subtracted with area of the house. Area of a square plot is subtracted with the area of a house. Square plot area is 625 subtracted with the 300. So subtraction doing 5 2 325 meter square is the area of the garden. I hope you can understand this second question. Then next we go through third question. In third question, then same way cost also asking 1 meter square garden. She spent rupees 50 meters for gardening rate also they given. So cost also find out. Cost of 1 meter square gardening she spent 55 rupees. So cost of garden has how much area? 325 meter square area garden cost. How to find out? 55 into 325 rupees. That means how much rupees? 55. 325 into 55 becomes 17,875 rupees she spent for gardening. I hope you can understand this part. Then next we go through third question. In third question, they says about here third question, one rectangular shape garden is the rectangle in the middle. One rectangle shape here. This is the one garden shape is middle part rectangle. Left end and right end are in a semicircle part. Here question they given us one garden is there. In garden, shape of that garden is a middle is in rectangle shape. Left side end and the right side end part, it is in which shape? A semicircle shape. The semicircle shape. Total distance here to here distance it given. Here to here distance given as a 20 meter. Total distance of the garden also given. The total length of that garden given as a 20 meter. And this side, this part also they given as a 7 meter. In this way they given in the question. Question asking what they asking find the area and the perimeter of the garden. Find the area and the perimeter of this garden. Then here plot is in which shape? Middle rectangle shape. Right, left and right side corner. They have a semicircle. So garden is here, middle part there. This part area and perimeter of this garden. Area means inside part, surface and boundary part. Distance around the boundary part, we call it as a perimeter. That both we want to find out. How to find means what is the formula for finding the area of a semicircle? Area of a, that is one formula. Area of a semicircle is equal to half pi r square. Area of circle is pi r square. Semi means a half. That's why area of semicircle becomes half pi r square. Then circumference of a semicircle, how to find out? Usually circle circumference is 2 pi r. Here semicircle means half, 2 cancel. So pi r is the formula for finding the circumference of the semicircle. That also remember this 2 formula. It is useful in this question. Then see in this semicircle, semi means half of the circle. This line represents diameter of the semicircle. Diameter part is the convert diameter to radius means the relation between diameter and radius is the half of the diameter. So we can write half of the 7. So we can write it as a first diameter is given. Diameter is the 7. So radius means half of 7. That is 3.5 meter is the radius. First they ask to find out the length of the garden. This much is our garden. Length of the garden. How to find out? Full distance 20. Our garden is in shape of this much part. So this length and this length were we want to remove. This length represent as a radius of the semicircle. Here also this part represent as a radius of the semicircle. So 2 times radius of the semicircular part. Remove means subtraction. Do in time this part length will this rectangle shape length will get in there. This 20 represent as here to here total distance. That one keep in your mind. So we can write it as a length of garden is equal to length. It is given in question that hint is given. The length of garden is equal to total length 20 is subtracted with 2 times the radius of the semicircle. Why? Because this part and this part we need not but only this part only required. That's why that part remove means 3.5 plus 3.5 add and subtracted with 20. 3.5 plus 3.5 comes to be how much? 7. So 20 minus 7 comes to be how much? 13 meter is the length of the rectangle. Breadth of the rectangle asking them it is equal to 7. So question what they are saying that first we find out the area of the garden. Area of garden, how to find out area of garden? First we go through find out the area, afterwards perimeter. Area of garden is equal to how to find out area of this rectangular region is added with how many semicircle are there? Left side also semicircle, right side also semicircle. 2 times area of the semicircle, then we get a full area will get it. Area of a rectangular region, area of rectangle region is added with 2 times semicircle. Area of semicircle Area of semicircle. Area of semicircle. Then what is the formula for finding area of a rectangle? Length into breadth is the formula. Plus 2 into area of a semicircle. What is the formula? Half into pi r square is the formula. Then 2 and 2 cancel. Pi and r square will remain. Length of the garden is 20. Breadth of the garden, now we got it as 13. Sorry, length is 13. Breadth length part here consider it as length is 13. Breadth we have already, it is equal to the radius of the semicircle. Breadth is 7 plus pi place 22 by 7 into radius of semicircle. We have how much? 3.15 or fractional wise right anyhow. Fractional wise right in time 7 by 2 r square is there. So 2 times right and multiply. 7 cancel. 2 table 2, 2 table 22, 11 times. So 13 into 7 multiply. 13 sevens are how much? Here 91 plus here remaining 11 into 7 becomes 77 by a denominator 2. One is a whole number, another is a fractional number. So 2 was a LCM, a cross multiply. So we get a 91 plus a 77 divide cross multiply with a 2. So 91 is cross multiply with a 22. So 91 into 2 plus 77 the whole divided by LCM 2. Multiply 91 into 2 become how much? Here 1 into 2 2, 9 into 2 into 9 comes to be 18 plus 77 divided with 2. Add the numerator part. 7 plus 2 comes to be 9. 8 plus 7 comes to be 15. Remainder 1. 259 divided by 2. Division 2 into how much it will coming? 129.5 meter square is the area of this garden. Question for they asking find out the area of the garden. Same way find out the perimeter of the garden. Area case okay. How much area it will become? 129.5 meter square is the area of this entire garden. Then next we want to find out perimeter case. So remember length of the garden is 13. So next we going to find out a perimeter of the garden. The same way they asking perimeter of the garden. Perimeter means a boundary part distance. We call it as a perimeter. Perimeter of garden. How to find out here? Perimeter means boundary part. Here boundary part or moving time. Here one length is there. Here also one length is there. This part represent as a circumference. This part also represent as a circumference of this semicircle. This part distance around the circle we call it as a circle. Here this side this part represent as circumference, and this side this part represent as a length. But breadth not touch. Here we move through this side only, boundary part only. So we can take it as a 2 times. Times means into length of the rectangular region. Length of rectangle is added with the 2 times the circumference of the two semicircle are there. That's why 2 times the circumference of a semicircle. Value substitute. First step 2 into length of the rectangle we have how much? 30 plus 2 into circumference of a semicircle. Earlier given that 2 pi r by 2. 2 cancel. Pi r is the semicircle circumference. Then values just to be substitute. Value substitute in time it to become how much? 2 into 13 comes to be 26 plus 2 into pi place 22 by 7. Radius is 7 by 2 fractional wise or a decimal point wise 3.5. 7 cancel. 2 cancel. 26 plus 22 become how much? 48 meter is the circumference of the this garden circumference become how much? 48 meter is the circumference of this garden. I hope you can understand this third question. Next we go through fourth question. In fourth question they says that one parallelogram shape tile is the tile, tile is there. Then a base of the tile is given as a 24 centimeter. Then height not given. Then height is a 10. So height they given as a 10 centimeter height. Then next area of that room also given. Area of room also they given. It is 1080 meter square. Question asking him in this room how many tile required for fitting the room. How many tiles are required for fitting the room? Total number of tiles. One tile, each tile different shapes are different size, different measurement tiles are available in the market. So remember that. Here one tile measurement is given. Base value of that tile is in which shape? A parallelogram shape. That also they given that. Tile is in parallelogram shape. Base of that tile is given as 24. Height of that parallelogram tile is given as 10 centimeter. And area of the entire room also they given. Question asking how many tile are required for fitting. How to find out? First you find out area of one tile. Base and height is good. What is the formula for finding area of a parallelogram? Base into height is the formula. That formula apply and one tile area find out. Then area of the room is there. The number of tile, how to find out? How much is the area of the room? That is divided by area of one tile. Division do in time number of tile will get. So first we start with the area of one tile. Tile is in which shape? Parallelogram case. That's why formula is base into height. Here base is 24, height is 10. So 24 into 10 become 240 centimeter square is the tile area. Then next area of the room already it is given in the question. Area of room it is given in the question, that is 1080 meter square is the area of the room there. Then it is given like that. Then here see tile is in a centimeter square, room is in the meter square. How to convert this value meter square, how to convert to centimeter? 1 meter containing how much centimeter? 100 centimeter. Or 1 centimeter containing how much meter means 1 by. So here what we want, question is in meter square converted to centimeter. Then 1 meter square containing how much centimeter means 100 into 100 comes to be 10,000 centimeter square. So meter square number, how to convert to centimeter square means multiplied with 10,000 centimeter square. Then how much will come in that answer? Then therefore number of tiles, that is a question, number of tiles are required for fitting is equal to area of a room divided with area of one tile. Area of one tile, finding time number of tiles will come in there. So area of room is 1080 into 10,000 divided by area of one tile is 240. 0 cancel. Then again which table use to cancel here? 12 table 24 2 times 12 table 108 9 0. Again 2 and 90 cancelling time 45. 45 into 1 become 45. But how many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there, so we can keep 3. So how much is the answer? 4,500 tiles required for fitting the room. That is the meaning of this question. I hope you can understand this question. Remaining next exercise we can discuss on the next class. Thank you.